Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the 2021 preseason tournament here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania at the Slippery Rock Baptist Camp. This evening's matchup, First Baptist Christian Academy on the far side against the Slippery Rock Panthers on the near. The service is up and over from Josie. Katrina over to Cassandra, looking for the slapper, comes down with the dynamite, gets this one over and down. Panthers pick up point number 1 here in this best of 3 series. We're playing to 21 in this first 2 games. First team to hit that marker gets the point, or gets the W in the series. If we do go into a game 3, we play to 11. Win by 2 does not apply to keep the pacing of the tournament undergoing. Juliana Toth's service attempted by Caitlin Waters. Nonetheless, hits the wall, comes down, 2-0, Panthers lead. Juliana Toth there, service up and over. Waters getting that one forward. Alyssa gets this one near side. Sayla with a beautiful shot, not quite able to send that one in. Is up 3-0 from the previous play. Juliana Toth there with the service down center avenue, goes off. Josie to the top side. Alyssa to the front line. Barnett there with a nice over the shoulder. Katrina Eisler getting that one to the back line. Hendricks to the top front, and that one goes up and over. Alyssa to the front side, but not able to get underneath that one was Sayla Barnett. Panthers in the lead 4-0 here in game number 1 in this best of 3. Sorry, it's a little late getting in here. Wasn't aware what time it was, but we are here on time. Just a little short of a pregame. Juliana continues the service streak down. Caitlin getting that one forward. Nice setup, and Barnett with a nice attack to get that one over the netting. To the near side, Monica Depew able to tip that one up and across. Alyssa gets this one over to Barnett, down to the near side. Alyssa here with a nice left-handed attack. Controlled by Toth, forward to Katrina, down center avenue. Coming down with the attack comes Ellie Hendricks, cuts off the defense into the netting, and unreturned. Panthers now lead 5-0. Service up and over. Controlled from the back line. Caitlin able to find Alyssa to the near side. Barnett with the over the shoulder to complete the play. Cassandra Eisler receives the first touch. Katrina back over to Cassandra on the far side. Comes out with a slapper. Able to find the pavement. And the Panthers now lead 6-0. Thankfully, the gymnasium's a bit quieter for this matchup. I was starting to lose my voice a little bit. Juliana Toth there with the service up and over down center avenue. Caitlin, Alyssa over to the near side. Barnett with a right-handed attack goes off Katrina. Monica over to Katrina for the final attack. Comes out with Cassandra, and she finds the mark. Those of you who think that was 4 hits, the first one counted as a block, and then the rest played out as seen. 7-0, Panthers lead. Juliana able to send this one leaning towards the left side. Josie able to find this one down, out from Alyssa to Barnett, able to complete that one out and away. Hendricks, Katrina, near side to Depew, slapped off the netting, and they score. Nothing, Panthers lead. Service up and over from Juliana Toth, unreturned. Without a second thought, timeout by the First Baptist Eagles. We'll be right back after this break. 9-0, Panthers lead. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll. Back down on the court, 9-0 is the score. Panthers here with the service. Juliana Toth, number 1 in the royal blue. Sends this one up and over. Samantha Cooper getting a hand on this one. Alyssa Waters down to the near side. Sayla Barnett able to finish that one off. Hendricks, Katrina, far side to Cassandra, slaps this one up and across with a stick of butter, controlled by Caitlin into the beam, and that one's deemed out of bounds. Lou being her dramatic self. Panthers now at 10. Juliana here with a nice service off the right hand, controlled by Caitlin from the back line. Alyssa, front side, not able to find a hand on that one was Barnett, unfortunately. Panthers at 11. Juliana Toth here slices this one up and over. Caitlin from the back line finding its way towards Alyssa, but not able to get that one under control. Panthers at 12. We're playing to 21. Juliana Toth there with the service up and over. Caitlin from the back line finds Alyssa down the center avenue, finds Barnett to finish off that play. Diving play by Lott, finds Katrina over to Ellie, and that'll finish off that for the Panthers. Josie, Alyssa Alyssa to the front side, able to find Barnett across the crease. Katrina, Ellie to the right side. Cassandra able to dig that one out of the gutter. Diving play, not able to get underneath that one. Barnett just a little behind from the after party. Panthers receive their 13th point of the match. And Juliana here with her 14th service in a row. Serves up and over off the right hand, deep out of bounds. And that's First Baptist's first point of the series. As some might say, the comeback starts now. 12 points of difference. Barnett's service controlled by Ellie. Katrina far side to Cassandra, slaps this one up over, in bounds it goes. Panthers pick themselves up, get back in the saddle with their 14th point. They got a 13-point gap, looking to grow it. Cassandra here with a nice right-handed serve, up and over. Josie able to find his way to Alyssa, up straight. And completed over by Jayla, but not quite able to keep that one out of the netting. Jayla caught in the netting, caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And the Panthers are now at 15. 15-1, service up by Cassandra, able to send this one leaning right. And Osterling not quite able to get underneath that one in time. And Cassandra Eisler with all the marbles, 16-1. Panthers lead. Service by Cassandra down center avenue, controlled by Barnett into the Panthers territory. Katrina backline to Juliana, over to Monica. Monica slaps this one up over, lands out of bounds by just about a foot, about a foot and a half. There's not a lot of room back here between the out of bounds line and the back line. Because of that, there is a rule. You're allowed one step over the line whenever you're serving, much like Jayla took there on her service for the First Baptist Eagles. But it looks like Missy's going to come out here, Drake herself, taking the spot of Jayla. Katrina Eisler here with a service up and over for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Controlled by Barnett. Alyssa over to Caitlin. Off the sidearm, able to complete that play. Ellie, Katrina back into the middle. Ellie here coming down with the dynamite. Barnett controls it magnificently. Samantha Cooper, top side to Caitlin. Shot to the back line, off Cassandra, into the ceiling. And that one deemed to hit the wall. Panthers remain at 17. The Eagles now at 3. Here's Alyssa with a left-handed service into the back line. Cassandra controlled over to Katrina off the backside. Able to find Monica DePew, slaps it over, not in bounds, unfortunately. But the Panthers building up that momentum. Eagles pick up point number 4, making it 4-17 if you can't see the scoreboard. Alyssa off lot into the back line. Diving play by DePew, not quite able to control that. Elvis has just left the building. Will it ever return? Who can say? The time itself. Luke Goods here. Look at him doing his Luke things. Ooh. 5-17. We play on. Service by Alyssa. Gets that one down. Cassandra at a loss for wares. Not sure how to answer that. First Baptist Eagles at 6 now. Good service up and over, getting a hand on that one. DePew able to find Katrina down to the near side. Looks for Ellie Hendricks, slapped up over, and that one's in bounds. And there's now at 18, the Eagles at 6. 12 points the gap. And there's 3 points away from closing out game 1 in this best of 3. Monica DePew here with the right-handed service, got band over. Alyssa getting that one far side, able to find Osterling. Then to Barnett, slaps this one backside off the wall and out of bounds. And is now at 19. Monica DePew there with that service. Diving for that one, Missy goes over the head of Cooper. Not quite able to grab that one from orbit. And the Panthers looking at match point with a 20-6 result on their table. Looking to close it out here with this service from Monica DePew. Up and over from the wrist. Missy able to get that one front line. Osterling slapped over by Caitlin. Goes off the tip of Ellie. Diving play by Katrina. Finds its way to Lott. And that'll finish off that play. Barnett. Osterling. Down center avenue. Caitlin with a shot. Nice block by Ellie. Goes off into the Panther zone. And Ellie having all the answers to the Eagles offense right now. Barnett over the shoulder. Ellie controlled that one to Katrina. Back over to the near side. Slap over by Tots. Into the back line. Kept alive by Alyssa. Ellie, Katrina, far side, looking to get this one out of the dirt. Lott able to keep it in bounds. Caitlin, Osterling, back to Caitlin, slapped it into the back line, kept alive by DePew. Katrina down center avenue, looking for a shot from Hendricks, able to find a little bit of paint, but not enough to get it down. Osterling, topside, tipped off by Ellie, and a whistle is blown. Net contact is made, and the Eagles not quite able to pull this one back as the Panthers take game 1, 21-6, as our final score pops up. We'll take a bit of a break, come back when game 2 is ready to rock and roll. We'll be right back. Alrighty, it looks like both teams ready to rock and roll down on the court for game 2. We're playing in 21. Panthers lead the series 1-0. Juliana Todd there to start off the service. Samantha Cooper getting this one over towards Alyssa, up against the netting in a tough situation, not quite able to ball that one back from the gutters. And the Slippery Rock Panthers find themselves in the lead, 1-0. Juliana Todd there leans left side on that service. Osterling down to the far side, not quite able to palm that one. Was Alyssa Waters. I'm getting that right? Yeah. I always get those two sisters confused, and I'm glad I haven't quite yet, like I do my own. I'm going to get an earful about that. Juliana Toth up to the far side. Cooper getting a touch on this one. Caitlin able to find his way front side. Alyssa able to finish that one off. Ellie over to Katrina. Back to the near side. Monica DePew with a shot over top the netting. Able to find a little bit of daylight, but controlled back over by Phoebe. Cassandra here with a slapper, goes up over past the defense. Cooper there with a nice return. Juliana, Katrina, far side to Cassandra, slaps it past the defense. Phoebe getting a touch on this one. Caitlin, far side to Barnett, able to complete that play. That was Alyssa, my bad. Juliana from the back line, able to send this one over by Katrina. Caitlin, Cooper, or not Cooper, Hosteling able to finish that one up. DePew, Katrina, back over to DePew, slaps this over off the side. Diving play by Cooper, back to the Panthers side. Monica, Katrina, back over to Monica, looking for the slapper, able to pop this one over, and out of bounds. Score is now 2-1, and the Eagles cut the lead in half with that point. It is so hot. Barnett with a nice service. Lottie able to get down on her knees to get that one back up into the action, and Ellie able to finish that one up. Barnett able to find Alyssa to the top side. A nice shot by Cooper, and a carry called by Ellie Hendricks. Very low-cutting shot, really nicely done by Samantha Cooper, able to pull this one back, give her team the second point to tie us up at 2s. Barnett service goes off Cassandra. Juliana to the front line, able to find its way to Hendricks, touches that one up, and its way to the other side. Alyssa Cooper, shot, down goes the Weasel. I wasn't sure if that was in or not. I was just hoping I was right. Eagles, for the first time this series, lead the Panthers 3-2. Barnett here leans top side with that shot. Juliana, Katrina sets it over the netting. Cooper able to control that one back over to Alyssa, straight up. Cooper with a shot down, over, it goes in yet again, and Monica almost able to return that one back to no man's land, but here we are with the Eagles adding on another tally. Taylor Barnett gets this one up and over. Hendricks able to find Katrina, tips this one over the netting just barely. Phoebe getting a hand on this one. Alyssa back up into the air, finished off by Samantha Cooper. DePew, Katrina, far side to Cassandra, slaps this one over with the right hand, sends it soaring as that one's in bounds. Panthers bringing this one back. 7 points have been had, 3 of them from the Panthers. Cassandra service leans right side, nice control by Osterling, but goes off and array. A wire? I don't know what word I was looking for there. It goes wacky. We're tied at 4s. Cassandra service up and over towards the left side. Barnett able to control this one. Alyssa over to Sam. Shot up and over. Here's Cassandra to Katrina. Top side out to Glott with a nice right-handed attack. Goes off Phoebe. Alyssa to the top side. Samantha Cooper here with the attack. Controlled by Juliana. Katrina over to DePew. Shot over to the back line. Kept alive by Barnett against the netting, but not able to be controlled by Alyssa Waters. And the Panthers bring the lead right back. From service number 6 to service number 10. Panthers were down, but they weren't out. They kept in it, and we're back in the saddle now. Good return by Samantha. Juliana controlled. Katrina back to Juliana. Backline attack finds its way to Barnett. Goes across the netting, out of bounds. Panthers take their 6th point, and they pocket it. Something's happening over there. Not sure what. But they're going to be the death of my vocal cords. Cassandra with a nice service. Goes up, over, inbounds is the call. If we had a camera back there, show you the replay. We don't. I'm the only one here, so it'd be like it is when it's 2. 3 points separate these two. Cassandra with a service makes it 4 points the difference. Oh, I wish I wore shorts. Cassandra here with the service, up and over off the right-hand service. Barnett to the front line, finds Alyssa to the top side. Cooper here with a shot into the back line. Let go out of bounds as it hits the wall. 4-9, Panthers lead. Cassandra Eisler here with the service, up and over. Caitlin, forward to Alyssa. Sets this one up for Samantha Cooper with a shot over off the right hand. Juliana, Katrina down to the near side. Monica DePew with a shot. Scores! points to the gap. Cassandra with a nice service, controlled by Osterling. Top side, Katrina looking to shut down that offensive tip, but Alyssa not able to make contact neither. Timeout by the First Baptist Eagles. Panthers lead this one 11-4 here in game 2. It looks like both teams are ready to rock, ready to roll. Back down on the court. Panthers on the near side, Eagles on the far. 4-11 is our score. Cassandra Eisler here to serve it up. Beautiful right-hand service, deep left field. Barnett able to find Alyssa to the top side. Cooper here with a shot off the right hand, kept alive by Juliana Ellie. Able to get this one front side to Depew with a right, with a nice set into the back corner. Good precision, and he hits the point because of it. Barnett's effort, a good one, not quite enough. 8 points separate these two. In here with the right-handed service, kept alive by Caitlin from the back line. Alyssa, control to the top side. Beautiful windmill attack, getting into the bleachers. Katrina's diving play, not quite able to control that one. I kind of wanted to play the ball, I'm not going to lie. But the fear inside of me said no. And so I will remain in the corner. 5-12. The Eagles find themselves a point from that last play. Phoebe Barnett here with an underhander, gets this one up and over. Controlled by Juliana. Katrina here with a backhand set over to Monica Depew. Good tip over by, I believe that was Caitlin, but caught in the netting according to Lou, the referee. And the Panthers will pick up point number 13 as the result. Something happening over there. Not entirely sure what. It's that side of the pasture. Katrina service controlled by Sayla Barnett to the front line, but not able to control that one was Alyssa. As that one goes to the far side bleachers, get a little fan interaction going on. 5-14, Panthers lead by 9, controlled by Katrina. Thrown over with that service, goes up Osterling. Barnett to the front line, nice diving play by Cooper, keeps this one going. Cassandra, Ellie, Juliana to finalize that one, goes off Phoebe to the back line, not able to find a friendly face apart from the floorboards. And we got a goal difference of, we got a point difference of 10. Sorry, my hockey instincts are kicking in. Looks like Missy Drake coming in for Phoebe Barnett. Gonna play that back left corner. See where this service goes from Katrina Eisler. Referee Lou just telling them to get a little bit more towards the middle line, as you got to be in front of the 10-foot line to substitute, and that rule is enforced. So we did it by the books. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. 10 points separate these two teams. Katrina here with a nice service. Sayla to the front line. Able to find its way to Alyssa, over to Caitlin. Slapped over with the right-hand attack. Sandra able to find Katrina on the front line, down to the near side. Here's a few with a nice shocker into the back line. Osterling ready to control that one as needed. Cooper, front side to Caitlin. Off the tip of Ellie. Finds Cassandra over to Katrina, down to the near side. Monica up over and not able to find an answer. The Eagles, unexpected. I wasn't expecting it either. The goal difference is now 11. The point difference is now 11. 16 for the Panthers, 5 for the Eagles. Katrina Eisler here to serve this one up and over. Sayla able to get a hand on this one, able to front row that one to Alyssa, over to Caitlin. Finishes it off, goes off, Ellie back line, nobody home. 10 points remains the gap. And the Eagles looking to start a comeback. You can't have a comeback if you're never down. And in this case, the Eagles looking to do just that here in game 2. Service up and over by Alyssa. Juliana controlled. Katrina throws this one over the netting. Osterling able to throw this one back to the Panthers side. Katrina, nice shot over by Ellie Hendricks. Goes up against the wall from Alyssa Waters' touch. They're going to play that one out. Neither the less. Panthers pick up point number 17. I was going for nevertheless. I'll try to work on how English actually works in between these next few games. Monica here with a nice service, goes off Missy Drake into the back line. Unfortunate, but the Panthers reaping the benefits of that crisp service. They now lead by 12, 18-6. Monica here with a nice service, goes down center avenue. Nobody home wanting to grab a hold of that one. And the goat gets out. Don't know what that reference is, but it makes sense to somebody. 13 points to the gap. Monica Depew here with the service. Alyssa Waters to the front line. Diving play by Osterling. Keeps it alive. Tipped over into the netting, both teams. So neither called. Hey, we're going to ignore the net contact. 20-6. Monica Depew's service goes up over. Caitlin able to return that one. Juliana Katrina topside out the lot with the right-handed attack, goes over. Alyssa, front line to Osterling, down to the near side. Samantha Cooper here with a beamer. Nice save by Monica. Katrina back out into the crowd. And nobody home for the third touch. Eagles at 7. Panthers need one more close out the series. Samantha Cooper, number 2 from the Eagles side, here to serve this one up with the right hand into the deep left field. Monica controlled. Katrina with the secondary. Finalization by Ellie Hendricks. That's inbounds, and that's the end of the ball game. Panthers take home game 2 of the series, 21-7. Thank you for tuning in to the Slippery Rock Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one.